Now we have to understand the basic problems associated with the QPSK, because in connection with the analysis we have said only the advantages only, merits of those of the QPSK, but there are certain disadvantages as well. For rectangular shaped data pulse, the envelope of the QPSK signal is constant. That is, there is no AM or amplitude modulation on the signal even during the data transmission transition times. When there is a 180-degree phase shift, since the data switches values instantaneously, right? Now, the rectangular shaped data produces sin x by x square type of power spectrum for the QPSK signal that has large undesirable spectral side lobes. These undesirable side lobes can be eliminated if the data pulses are filtered to a pulse shape corresponding to a raised cosine roll of filter type of pulse. But this produces AM on the resulting QPSK signal. Because the filtered data waveform cannot change instantaneously from one peak to another when 180-degree phase transition occur. That means if I want to reduce the side lobes, we have to change the basic pulse shape, and once we change the pulse shape from rectangular to any other shape, then when 180-degree phase shift occurs, then there will be some AM over the phase modulation, and due to this AM, low efficiency linear amplifier means class A or class B type of amplifiers instead of high efficiency nonlinear amplifiers are required for amplifying the QPSK signal without distortion. So that's the biggest problem, because high efficiency amplifier means the loss associated with the class C amplifier is very small, so almost all the power will go to the signal part. But if we use class A or class B type of amplifier, then most of the power will be lost as heat, and in some special cases where the power is a constraint, under such cases the use of class A and class B amplifiers are not desirable, so we have to use class C amplifier. But because of this peculiar problem of this AM over this QPSK, we have to use low efficiency linear amplifiers. So that's the basic problem with the QPSK signal. Now, there are certain solution of this problem. So instead of using the conventional QPSK, what we can do, we can use offset QPSK, or there is another way, pi by 4 QPSK. This is also called OQPSK, and this one is called the pi by 4 QPSK. In offset OQPSK, this is n equal to 4, it is a n equal to 4 PSK, in which the allowed data transition times for I and Q components are offset by half symbol means 1 bit time. This offset provides an advantage when non-rectangular or filtered data pulses are used, because the offset greatly reduces this AM on OQPSK signal compared with the AM on the corresponding QPSK signal. That means if we can produce this half symbol time delay between the I and Q components, then the AM over this phase modulation will be reduced. But why the AM will be reduced? Because the maximum phase transition for offset QPSK is 90 degree instead of 180 degree. In QPSK, maximum phase shift is 180 degree, whereas for OQPSK, the maximum phase transition is only 90 degree. Because 180 to get the 180 degree phase shift, we need to change the phase 90 degree by I channel, another 90 degree by Q channel. But here we have some offset of half symbol rate. So at a time, maximum 90 degree phase shift can take place, can occur, but 100 degree phase shift will not occur actually, since I and Q channel cannot change simultaneously. So this is one way of reduce this AM over this phase shifting by using offset, producing an offset. Or there is another way, that is called the pi by 4 QPSK. Here this QPSK signal is generated by alternating between two QPSK constellations that are rotated by 45 degree or pi by 4. So we must have two constellations like for signal space. So we have two signal spaces. First one is say this one. This is a Psi1, Psi2, two basis signals. So this one is, the first constellation is this, and the second constellation is offset or shifted rather by 45 degree. This one is pi by 4. That means the first symbol will use this constellation, and second symbol we have to use this constellation, and again for the third symbol we have to come back to the first constellation. So in this way it will alternately switch between two constellations. So what happens? Say given a 0.1 of the signal constellation that corresponds to 2 bits of input data. 2 new bits are read to determine the next point that is selected from the other constellation. That is, the 2 new input bits cause a phase shift of either plus minus 45 degree or plus minus 135 degree. So suppose we have, say, just for an example, say this one is 0 0 and say this one is, say, 0 1. That means this one is for 0 0 and this one will be for 0 1 for this constellation. Now first it will take, suppose the first bit was, die bit was 0 0, so it has 0 phase. Next bit is 0 1, but this 0 1 will be taken from this constellation. That means for 0 1 the phase will be this one 135 degree. Or if the next bit is also 0 0, next die bit is also 0 0 0, then what will happen? In first constellation it was 0 degree, but for next die bit 0 0, we have to use this constellation which is rotated by pi by 4. That means 45 degree. So for each die bit, the phase will change by either plus minus 45 degree or plus minus 135 degree. But there will be no phase shift of 180 degree because we are alternately switching between these two constellations. So at the receiver, the data on pi by 4 QPSK can be detected by using an FM detector followed by a resetable integrator that integrates over a symbol of 2-bit periods. The FM detector produces the derivative of the phase, and the integrator evaluates the phase shift that occur over the symbol interval. The result is one of the 4 possible phase shift of plus minus 45 degree and plus minus 135 degree. So if, just for example, the detected phase shift at the integrator output is say minus 45 degree, the corresponding detected data are, say, just for an example, say 1 0. Now IQ processing can also be used for pi by 4 QPSK detection. The bit error performance of pi by 4 QPSK synchronous detector is same as that of the QPSK, so there will be no change in as per noise immunity is considered. For non-rectangular data pulses, the aim on pi by 4 QPSK is less than that on QPSK, since the maximum phase shift for this scheme is this one, plus minus 135 degree instead of 180 degree. Though compared to OQPSK, where the maximum transition is 90 degree, so compared to OQPSK, its performance is inferior. So, but pi by 4 QPSK is easy to detect compared to this OQPSK, and has been adopted for use in TDMA cellular telephony system. So that's all for QPSK.